those tough times, you know, it earns a lot of respect from the players, and I don't agree with that move whatsoever.
Well, thanks. All right. Thanks for calling. You're on Sports Sound Up.
Hi, Randy. This is Robin. I'm a huge fan.
Hey, Robin.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your question?
Well, I don't really have a question. I just wanted to talk about the Lightning and Dan Ellis and his 1 hour and 33 minute and 33 second shutout streak, and how long you think you can keep that up?
Well, thanks for your question. In terms of how long I think he can keep it up, they're playing in 2 hours at the Pond in Anaheim against the Ducks. I think Ellis can keep it up all night. He's been unbelievable. You know, with things going on with the Lightning right now, those guys are playing tonight. They're 7-2. They're winning their division right now. And not only is Ellis standing out, but Stamkos was given first star of the month in October. So, you know, it's incredible to watch this early season for the Lightning. It's going to be exciting for us to watch it as it goes on and be able to see these guys. I mean, you know, they had the cup a couple years ago and went in some disarray, and now they're back, and I really think it's exciting to watch. So thanks for your question. And as we get further into the hockey season, hockey fans, do not fret. We'll be talking more about the Lightning. We'll be talking more about the Lightning. Tell you what, let's go to the Bucks. The Bucks were once again in the winning circle last week, and one of the things that came out before the game was that Coach Raheem Morris said, "Hey, are you one of the best?" It was asked, "Are you one of the best teams in the NFC?" He said, "Sure, why not us? We are one of the best teams in the NFC. We got the record. We're winning.
Yep.
You know, why not us go into the NFC Championship game this year?" And people were aghast. And after the game, he kind of said, "Well, wait a minute. You know, we're winning football games. Why shouldn't we believe in ourselves and act like we're a team that can win?" And I really like that. You know, they're 4-2. The defense has been really solid. We had several interceptions over the weekend with Rude
my buddy Gino Hayes.
Yeah, Gino looked good. I mean, things are looking good. Talik was given Defensive Player of the Week. You know, and LeGarrette Blount's running over people, hurting people.
When you have a good defense like the Bucks do, and you're able to run the ball, like they are now able to because of LeGarrette Blount, honestly, and to get 3-4 yards of carry, which first of all, I'm extremely happy for him. You know, he made a mistake in college.
He had some issues.
He had some issues, and I commend the Bucks coaching staff for looking past that and giving the guy another opportunity. And he kind of is a good example. I think the whole team is kind of playing with me against the world sort of mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they're a very young team. They're a very hungry team. They're not very well respected, and you know, I'm excited for them. And I think that they have a very good opportunity to continue to have a great season.
Cool. Got another call coming in. Go ahead, caller. You're on Sports Sound Off.
Hey, just switching gears a little bit. In motorsports, John Force this weekend pulled within one round of Matt Hagan in the NHRA funny car. You think John can pull out his 15th championship this year?
Well, let's see. John won in Vegas. I don't see any reason why John Force doesn't win. And for those that happen to be NASCAR fans, we followed a little bit of NASCAR last week, and Jimmy Johnson continues to be ahead in the Sprint Cup race. He's 14 points up, but it's close over Denny Hamlin. So that'll be fun to watch as we get a couple more weeks into this. You know, we were talking about Bucks football, young quarterbacks. What do you think about the development of another young quarterback, Josh?
He's doing a great job.
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing a great job, and he's doing much better than I thought he was going to do this year. I didn't think that they were going to be very effective running the ball, but I think that's a huge help. The fact that they're able to run the ball, that's the quarterback's best friend.
You turn around and go here.
Yeah, you know, and then it just opens up a tremendous amount of things. You know, and one thing that really has helped him is his mobility. You know, the fact that he is as big and strong as he is, and he's able to get out of the pocket.
He's what, 6'6"?
I'm about
6'5"?
I'm about, first of all, I'm not 6'3". I was listed at 6'3".
Okay,
NFL height, I'm like a shade under 6'2", to be honest.
All right.
And he's, you know, I actually know him, good friend of him, and he's a great guy, and you know, he's very talented and is just doing a spectacular job. Being very young. But again, that run game is extremely helpful, and they're utilizing it very well.
Wow. I mean, and that's true. I mean, there are certain things that a multitude of sins can be forgiven. Tell you what, let's go to college football real quick here before we run out of time for the night. I want to say this: USF is playing right now in Tampa Stadium against Rutgers. This is a milestone, hopefully a milestone victory for USF. I don't know if you realize it or not, but this will be the 100th victory for the USF.
I'm
football
following
team.
USF a little more closely. I have a younger brother who is at Atlanta Lakes High School, and we've all gone there, but he's committed now to
cool.
USF. He's a quarterback.
There you go.
So we're following the Bulls, and we're excited about their progress, and we hope we get their 100th win.
Yeah, exactly. The Gators, I know an FSU guys sitting next to me. The Gators got a tough win in the cocktail party this weekend. One big surprise for me, you're talking about quarterbacks. Burton looked really good.
Yeah.
As a fill-in and a little bit of our extra wrinkle. Georgia looked like they were going to come back and win that football game in the fourth quarter. I was watching that and thinking, man, could this be really, really difficult for Urban Meyer to explain? He goes out to a lead. He does, and then
that would have been bad.
That would have been bad.
That would have been extremely bad. And I knew Florida was going to have a tough year, to be honest. I mean, they had been running a certain system for several years, and they had mastered it. Yeah. And it's tough when you got a new quarterback, a different type of quarterback. And I think Brantley is extremely talented kid. I think that he's a very good passer. I think he's very smart, but he does not fit in that system. Well, and they're starting to do different things, and they're starting to, help him out a little bit. But
well, with that in mind, in terms of college football, BCS-wise, Oregon's #1. You see anybody beating them?
No.
I don't either. I mean, my pick for the title game is I'm looking at Auburn, and I'm looking at Oregon, and TCU looks good. They play Utah this weekend. I mean, we're talking about it's going to be really tight. So
is Auburn going to beat Alabama?
Auburn will beat Alabama.
They'll find
a way. They'll find a way. I
disagree with you there.
Cam Newton is looking good. We'll see. I'll call you at the end of the year. You'll give me grief about it.
Give me a call. I'm saying Saban's going to find a way to shut down Cameron Newton, and Alabama's going to end up beating Auburn.
All right, we'll see it. We'll see when it happens. Tell you what, I want to thank all those that have been watching. If you've got a question for us during the week, if you got a comment or something that you want to see on the air, an email, you can send us at sportsoundoff@aol.com, or you can see us at Facebook or YouTube. Upcoming guests on the show, Greg Mrzinski, who played fullback at Yale and is currently in the community here in Tampa, will be visiting us, as well as Chris Hoven, who's a former defensive tackle here for the Bucs, as well as for the Vikings and the Rams. He's on IR this year for the Rams with a back injury. I want to thank you for being here for this conversation.
Thanks so much for having me.
I want to thank our guests. Also want to thank our sponsors, Team Alita, our IT specialists who make us look good and sound good. Also like to thank Zoodars, who, in addition to sponsoring us, have a watch party every week. Can't make it without pastrami at Zoodars on a regular basis. And want to thank you and the watch party for Zoodars. For those that are interested, Wednesday nights, 7:30 to 8:30. Watch the show. And for you guys that are sports fans, we'll see you next time in the stands. I want to thank you for watching us, and you guys have a great night.